Ready to play.
We had just left the cave so that we could go to the town and bury the dead before taking the flump back. But since we have left the cave, there is time for Alastar to watch his goddess's star, the blue star, something like that.
Kaitrin's got to do something too. I wrote it down.
So I guess we will have to do a little bit of roleplay before taking the flump back to the cave. So we should maybe start at whatever town we're in, which I'm assuming is the town where we have our house.
No. We're in
the one town that had the Red Dawn people. We really wanted to go back to that town?
We wanted to go to Tribor because Tribor is
is that Lyra's hometown?
Lyra's hometown.
Okay.
She wanted to. So we're on our way to Tribor, and we can stop and do roleplay stuff on the way if you want to do that. How long does it take to get to Tribor? We might not even need to camp. Think about it.
I believe there's only less than a day.
Okay.
So well then we can, you know what, we can go to Tribor, spend some time role-playing in the village, getting new weapons and stuff, and then we'll just say that we chill out until nighttime. Or if there's stuff that Kaitrin has to do in the daytime.
Yeah, and there's also Laira. We need to bury Lyra. So I think when we get to town, that's the first order of business is finding
the religious people for the burial rites.
Yeah. Tiffany, you lead that. Your play time. We're gonna shut up. Uh-oh.
What was that?
He dropped. Hello? Okay. I think it's my mic, because when I listen back to my recording, it cuts out too. I don't know, if you guys watch the recording, every once in a while, even me and Crystal's audio cuts. So it's gotta be the internal mic. Maybe for Christmas somebody can send me an actually good microphone.
She's looking at me, but she should be looking at Aaron.
But yeah, so it might be a combination. We'll just let us know if you miss anything.
That'd be a porpoise.
So you all are going to Tribor, right?
Yes.
So you all travel. Travel back to Tribor, which you arrive before the evening.
Just...
You all come in from the east road. You all are over here.
Evermore Way.
Ooh. Evermore, get the fuck out of my way.
And you have brought Fluff and Alec and the dead body of Gildas back here, with the intentions of burying him in his hometown.
Yes.
Cool. I look at Lyra, I was like, do you guys have a house here or something? Where are we going?
Tiffany, which house that has an F next to it looks most appealing to you?
You should use the one that's right by the big house, because then you can play pretend and we can all get excited thinking you live in the big house. I guess this one over here, that one's a F that has a shed. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
So,
There's more apps
Oh,
up here.
you could have gotten this one that has two buildings. It's a fancy F.
everyone is the most appealing to
Simply area residence.
So yeah, Laira points out that house the doors. Tells you that's where she lives.
And I'm gonna mistake it for the big house across the street. I'm like, you lived in that big house? Just you, your mom, and your dad? That's huge. Who needs so much space?
No. Those are the neighbors. Those are the McCraneys. McCraney.
Michelle, why isn't your computer a touchscreen?
I can't afford bougie things like that, Crystal.
Just upgraded us to touchscreens that I can't go back.
Whereas I always forget about touchscreens on computers.
All right, well, after now,
Anyway.
Alastar's been thoroughly embarrassed thinking that you lived in the big house. He's just gonna be like, oh.
All right, Lyra, lead the way. We're following you.
So as you're walking around,
Oh, wait. Does Valak want to maybe make himself look a little less drowish? I don't know if he'd be okay with being a drow in the city, like how comfortable he is with just like walking around.
In death clothes.
I mean, he can think nothing of it. He's kind of just
Little.
like maybe he'll have a hood up, but it's nothing. He's not entirely skin.
Okay.
We also
I
have a
was-
flump, which I think will probably draw more attention.
You're right.
The Fop at this point has acquired a hood with two holes cut in it for his eyeballs stalks to go through.
Oh my god.
Like,
He's a ghost. He looks like a ghost.
he's a brown ghost. Yes.
Yeah. And he's riding on Kaitrin's shoulders, even though he can fly.
He looks like he's wearing like a little executioner's hood.
Yeah. I love that.
Because it is Halloween.
It is Halloween.
I'm imagining a jellyfish in a ski mask.
Yeah. That's what it
So yeah, you all are walking down the doorway, and how are you carrying Gildas' body?
I guess he's probably stiff right now. It probably takes two people to carry him like a log.
I think you just kind of,
Yeah. We're a procession.
Yeah. So you immediately get the attention of the commoners and some local guards as they run up to you. So, you know, Arthur opens up to you with his helmet and spear. And he's like, what's going on? What happens?
They all recognize Lyra. Oh, Lyra, you're so cute. You're so grown. I'm sorry.
Gildas first.
Yeah.
Because Gildas was a very well-loved member of the community. So, the guard looks at it and they're like, what happened? What happened to Gildas?
A horrible one. She already said so. I'd be like, I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and kind of like walk forward and be like, well, you see, due to some unfortunate circumstances and a miscommunication between some other people, there may have been a tumble that resulted in Gildas coming into place with a misplaced sword. And
He got stabbed by some cultist.
Kaitrin!
Listen,
What if the cultists live here? They could be
I'm
anywhere.
just telling the truth, man. I can't stand when you pussyfoot around the truth. Man, like, that's the truth. They got stabbed by some cultists.
You're gonna make Lyra cry.
Sorry, Lyra. I mean, it's just what happened. Like,
You know, it takes a strong person to be a subtle person.
she's, like, confused about that. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Lyra and shrug and be like, I tried, I'm sorry, and like walk over to Val. Like,
Did you really not expect Kaitrin to jump in there?
Look, Alastar expects it, but he honestly keeps hoping for the best.
Anyway, what does the guard say?
Antsy because you are kind of going like whack, hitting the butt out of what it's called.
Beating the bush.
You are being, you are being direct. So he was kind of suspecting you all, but once you mentioned getting attacked by cultists, he kind of he's like,
See, I just saved your ass.
well, that's not the, he's not the only one.
What? Oh yeah, that cult was like totally killing people.
Yeah. How many people know of this cult? This was literally the first time we had ever heard about it, you guys. Like, how many? Is there nothing better to do in these little farm towns than join a cult?
Have you ever lived in a little farm town?
No, I haven't.
There's not a lot to do besides joining a cult.
Apparently not.
I don't know why. I've got a like frog in my chest today.
No, if I get sick, I'm gonna come over just to cough on you.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
But yeah, what was it? So completely dissociated just now.
That's the case. We're gonna have to take him to the temple and attack him to Laira.
Please do.
What, if he hadn't been attacked by cultists, he wasn't gonna get prepped for burial? No, you said if we murdered him, why would we bring him back? We would have left him in a ditch.
She's got a point. He's got a point. I'm sorry.
Yes, don't misgender me, Kaitrin. I know I'm the bottom, but that's no excuse. No, I don't say that.
I just totally saved us from getting thrown in jail. You're welcome.
Kaitrin, you are part of the reason that there was the potential for us to get thrown in jail.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll help you all get him to the temple and other places.
The genie? Oh. Oh, okay. You get the reference, though. Oh. Over. Mm.
And when he sees the rose, he starts turning the color red.
Aw. Wait. Red is bad. Red is bad.
He is just trying to chameleon with their colors.
Oh, okay.
As you bring the body to the temple, some of the priests and priestesses, ask what's going on, and responds that, there's another victim in the murders has been happening around town.
Ooh.
She was, well, where's his wife?
She escaped.
Yeah, and Alastar's gonna use the
I don't
time to
actually say
kind
that.
of like slightly turn around, like, and just kind of like, Lyra, that's on you.
That's on you.
One of his family tell us what they want to do with his remains.
You don't recognize Lyra? Who? Stupid idiot.
And at this point, Alastar's gonna turn around and be like, Lyra, like, did your daddy have a secret family or something like that? Like, are you only his daughter in that other village?
Yeah. It's like,
You're talking to a young priestess, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't recognize you because I moved here a year ago." So,
oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're just gonna kind of shrug and look at Kaitrin and be like, well, I do.
And I'm gonna shrug back. I'm like, I don't know.
I think he would have preferred just a traditional burial.
member of the community, a very beloved one. We will handle preparing the plots and, just deal with that part.
Do you want to save a plot next to him for the wife? For whenever she comes back, may she continue to live in peace.
You see Kaitrin kind of like, and this is just some fluff. Kaitrin, at the mention of Lyra's mom, Kaitrin kind of scowls a little bit. She's like,
Like, in case they, like, want to be buried next to each other since she's not here, just in case. I would hate to deny her the opportunity should she come back and die.
Well, if that's the case, yeah, we will save a spot next to him. Yes, it's the leader of family.
Kyliera.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Just, well, I know. Listen, I'm just teasing.
So yeah, you want to save some birds before he prepares his body?
He is gone to join the Great Hunt, the Great War. He will be a proud warrior with Gil Grumish.
I didn't know Gilgamesh song, but he seemed such a family man.
I definitely want to say a lot, but kind of
I'm gonna kind of come up behind Lyra, but not to cut you off, Tiffany, and just be kind of like come up like behind her and be like, "We can leave you alone for a minute if you need to say some words."
Give you a chance to think of some words while we go and RP some other place.
Oh, look, this gives her a chance to say Lyra says touching words for 5 to 10 minutes.
Sure. Yeah. um. Yeah, if you want us to go to the shop or something while you think of some stuff to say, we can totally like split the party a little bit here. Give Tiffany a little time to think of what Lyra wants to say. Okay.
Oh, well, I figured, well, I was figuring if we left Lyra alone, that would at least give her character a chance to, like, say touching words without her having to be like, I wanted to stay strong around my friends.
Yeah. What? Me, I just leave. I'm just gonna walk away. Like, I'm just gonna, like, pat you on the shoulder and then take the flump by the tentacle and walk away with my bear. No, I'm gonna send Poogrim to be your cuddle buddy. So he comes up and gives you a big bear hug.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kind of like, I try like through her armor, but I'm not very successful. Like giving her like a shoulder squeeze, and be like, I know losing parents is tough. I don't wish it upon anyone. So yeah. Alastar like honestly is like starting to get like a little touchy about it, and he's doing better at conveying those emotions than I am right now. But he's good. He's gonna scoot his badoodle out of there before he shows that he's a weak bitch and starts crying.
Okay, you're all alone now.
Now you can say those touching words.
Except for Poogrim. Poogrim's your cuddle buddy. They're an emotional support bear. Mm-hmm. We were in danger. Was it time to leave? Sorry.
I hope so.
Apologizing for whatever he's done. I should have seen you before I
What does the priest say?
I'm assuming the priestess left.
Oh, okay. I did not know.
Myra's just opening her heart, and the priestess is like,
Well, that's their job. They help deal with priestesses. They deal with grieving family members all the time. for the job. Just thinking.
So yeah, you say these words, you listen to your nuzzle you, trying to comfort you.
He is the best bear.
He is. Yeah. Excuse you, this is my emotional support bear.
Once you come into the tavern,
Yeah.
It's the same.
so as Lyra is saying things in the temple, what are you all going to be doing out here? Alan kind of stretches his hands and arms, kind of just like, oh, that was incredibly depressive.
And
So far from this.
I'm gonna wink at him and be like, I can help you get out of those clothes.
Kaitrin walks away. Kaitrin's like, I'm going to the store. Goodbye. Come on, Flump, I'll show you.
Oh, my comment doesn't get a response, but Kaitrin going to the store does. I see how it is.
Honestly, you're right.
Oh.
Oh, I winked at Valak and said, I can help you get out of those clothes. Because they're his death clothes. That he didn't want to wear. And I'm like, Alastar is a satisfied smile. He's like, okay, let's go to the pub. And my drinks are on me. I pull out my refilling wine goblet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fill. And I'm like, best like 50 gold I spent. I don't know how much I spent on this. Best questionable amount of gold I've ever spent.
Okay. Yeah, I've got plenty of money. So, Aaron, is this a little itty bitty town that doesn't have any sort of magic items whatsoever?
No, Tribor is actually fairly large.
So, can I go and find a magic weapon seller?
You can go to the shop, which will carry a few magic items.
All right, I'm going there. My broomstick. Because I have a flying broom that I always forget about.
Oh my gosh, I have things too.
Yep. And
If
Lyra
my
has a
rolls
wind
weren't
fan.
always so fucking shitty on roll 20, I might think about planning them.
And Lyra has the wind fan. Never use. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I go and find a shop with Flump.
Okay. You. Let's see. You're actually as fast as the road as the one
Oh. What do you
That's what
think
we're
I'm
going
going for? Well, I might be, but mostly.
Mostly for Lyra.
Yeah.
Kaitrin's tired of Lyra not being able to do Lyra stuff.
Yeah. My fighter needs to do more damage.
So, Flump and Kaitrin have asked her supplies and various items. These various science goods on the road. Come outside and I say
Wow. Cute.
Okay, I'm gonna send this pin into our group chat, and I hope you guys will all understand why I didn't hear at all what you just said. Like, I had to read it a couple of times, and I definitely am like totally not a fan of My Little Pony at all.
No.
Applegate.
Oh my god. Is that her name? Applejack. And her little sister, Apple Blossom.
I was being baby.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like, Erin.
Actually, I don't remember the name of the purple one. Is that one?
Twilight Sparkle. Thank you very much.
I had a My Little Pony game where you had to throw a party for Twilight Sparkle because she just got born.
Yeah. She's a very important pony. She becomes a princess and becomes an alicorn. It's very important. What? You don't like it? It was funny.
I've seen this before.
That is a cursed image.
Anyway. So I go in the shop. I'm going in the shop.
And there's a very happy dwarf.
Happy gnome.
Happy gnome. Oh, he's almost phallic size.
No, he's not. He's very short.
Oh, well, I just think it would so be silly if Kaitrin was like, oh, phallic, I went into that shop and, they had a
I think I saw
gnome
another
that...
drow.
Mhm. And he'll be like, there's not a drow. And he was like, oh, really short, had a pony hat, with a beard. It was
Later.
similar.
We're going to do that later.
Okay.
So you walk into,
Oh my god!
Oh.
You remember him?
Who's that?
It's Martin.
yeah,
Martin Fourlips, remember? He was the one that told us about the cult
Oh.
and was flirting with Kaitrin.
Ooh. Well, Martin Fourlips, his tiny icon looks really sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to give him a token later, but I'll just pick the works for now. So you walk in and you see like a crammed store with shelves are lined with odds and ends like necklaces, costumes, and other weird things. And of course, there's the general store as well, so there's odds and ends that people need for their daily life. And manning the counter is a gnome with a Alastar and a fez hat.
A fez hat?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hate you, Aaron. Why? Why? How dare you? I hate you. Woo! There it is. Hello. Yeah.
Best answers I can hear that.
Listen, I need
Whiskey.
No. I need a sword. A good sword. Something that does a lot of damage. Yeah.
Long ones, short ones.
Do you have magical ones? Can I do like an insight check? Is he lying to me? Is it actually magic?
Why don't you do like an arcana check on the sword once you see it?
Well, I'm gonna do an insight check first.
He's too dumb to lie.
You don't know that. Gnomes
Okay.
are pretty
He
clever.
called it a sword.
It's just his accent.
Oh, I've never
Don't be
heard.
accentist.
I've never heard an accent call a sword a sword.
Insight. See how honest this guy is. Is he trying to swindle me?
Kaitrin has no idea.
So she thinks he's trying to swindle her. Like, that's like her default. Listen, no, don't try anything with me here. I know the difference between a magic sword and a regular sword. I need. Hey, I was talking to Aaron. That wasn't in canon at all.
Aaron is the gnome.
I know, that's why I dislike him strongly.
You're just mad because he can do all of these amazing impersonations. You can't.
Impressionations.
You know what? It's almost as bad as swords. I don't try to tell you how to talk. I only tell Aaron how to talk.
Okay. Don't try to swindle me, gnome. Because I'm smarter than that. Hey,
I'll tell you what. Why don't you try it over the down over? What's the
with what? With my scimitar? I don't need it for me. You mean to try the sword out? Okay. Alright, so I go over with the sword, and I'm proficient in every weapon, so, like, I know how to use a sword.
That's the most basic bitch ass of weapons. Like, if you can't use a sword.
Well, is it, like, a great sword, or... Okay. I'm gonna... Should I... It's a strength weapon, right? Okay. I'm gonna use my Morning Star roll, then.
You grab the long sword and
Demolished.
Mm-hmm.
and start whacking his
How does it feel? Does it feel good?
It does feel pretty good. The blade is light and the cuts are pretty sharp. So it is a very good weapon. Teacher doesn't know if it's magical.
I haven't done an Arcana check yet, though. Can I do an Arcana check? Tell me. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. But it does feel good. It's definitely a good weapon.
Flump, what do you think of this? And I show the Flump because he's probably got a little more magic sense than I do.
He is probably the size of that gnome.
Yeah. And I'm surprised the gnome hasn't said anything about me having this little tentacle with him.
Nice weapon.
Well, yeah. Is it magical? Do you know?
It is, yes, it is magical.
Oh. What's it do? Does it just do more damage? Does a lot of damage. Hits pretty hard. Did I cut that? Did I cut that dummy up real good? Good.
The Flump kind of said, he's like, it looks like it is enhanced with magic to make it sharper and to guide it to its target. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
Lyra needs.
That's exactly what Lyra needs. So I look at the guy. How much for this sword?
How much for the sword?
Yeah.
Well,
Swad.
Swat.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at it. 400 gold.
Oof. How about I give you this cool knife, which has like gemstones in it, and this gold emerald pendant for it. Total worth of those two things is 260 GP. But he doesn't know that.
It is his profession to know how
But it's the golden emerald pendant we got from the dragon place. Remember, from a long time ago. So I think it's worth a lot.
It's appreciated in value.
Mm-hmm. This is an antique, by the way.
Do you know how many sessions we've had that?
It's almost a year old in D&D time, which is a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up and walk around because this cough,
Okay.
whatever this itch is in my chest is.
Ah, you're allowed to order now. Get a drink. Drink of water.
Hello.
I don't know what Michelle said. I just wanted to touch buttons.
Oh my god. So I offer him the jewel dagger and the emerald pendant. And I say it should be enough.
persuasion.
Great. 10?
He looks at these items and he's like, you have to do a little better than that, sweet cheeks.
Okay.
How does Kaitrin take to be calling sweet cheeks? Is she gonna intimidate him into a better deal?
Honestly, she might. She puts her hand on the table and is like, look.
I'm surprised she didn't stab the dagger into the table. I'm not anybody's
Yeah.
sweet cheeks. Sorry, I don't mean to roleplay.
No, that's pretty much what she's gonna do. She stabs the knife that she's got into the table, and she's like, I don't know what she would say. She doesn't want to get in trouble.
I am not sweet cheeks.
I'm not your sweet cheeks.
There you go. See, that's all you have to say.
So
And then say, am I gonna get a deal or not?
So yeah, you gonna take the deal or what? What?
Go on top of it, we got a deal.
Still getting it.
Look, Laira can reimburse you like some gold. It's her sword. I'm sure she has gold in her house. Do it.
Just kind of seeing 50 gold.
75.
65.
Or I'm putting it back behind the ground.
Deal.
Puts his little stubby hands on to shake hers.
Yep.
Just imagining it being like a little baby finger, around Kaitrin's hand. It's just a little baby hand around Kaitrin's one big elf finger.
200 minus 70 is 131. And then I'm just going to put it in my equipment as Lyra's sword. What else does he have? Not that I'm going to give this guy any more of my money, but just out of curiosity.
Got a wand of cure light wounds, a wand of magic missiles, and a token of protection, and then he's got a quiver of enchanted arrows.
Ooh, the enchanted arrows look very. The quiver looks really tempting. What do the arrows do? Can I ask him that? It's like what do these? Yeah.
Arrows of lightning.
How many are there?
They're kind of as a set, of course. But I heard when you pull them back and shoot them, it's like hearing a lightning crack.
Interesting. Is he telling me the truth? I don't think so. And
Is Kaitrin just not my nose?
No, Kaitrin is just like naturally untrustworthy, especially about like merchants who are trying to pull one over on her. So she looks at the Flump. Flump, what do you think about this? What do you think about these arrows? That's not the Flump voice.
I have too many voices.
We need to get you like a voice modulator so you can talk into it and it'll just do the voice. That'd be like a great D&D tool. Just like on Roll20, you would have
Yeah.
a voice modulator and it would just like disrupt. Like, wow, that's cool. I should have meant that.
Okay, you do that.
He says.
Oof. They do sound nice. Depends on how much they are.
They are 300 gold.
You don't got that.
I do.
You only get 100 gold.
But I
130
have
gold.
3 diamonds worth 1 GP each. 100
Oh.
GP each.
Okay, why didn't you give the diamonds before?
Because I was saving them.
Oh, for lightning arrows.
I'm gonna pull out one of my diamonds. And say I'll give you one of these. And 20 gold. Oof.
He does not like you. You are too rude.
I know.
He pulls out a magnifying glass. And like looks up at it. Ooh, that is a good piece, but that does not cover 300 gold. Oh, a little extra.
Okay, how about I give you the diamond and 50 gold.
A diamond, 50 gold, and on top. And we will have to
So the diamond and 150 gold. How about diamond? How about, okay, I pull out another diamond. How about just 2 diamonds?
2 diamonds and 50 gold. Already selling it to you at a discount.
Yeah, but she kind of turned on the charm, but you know how this goes. 2 diamonds, 25 gold.
He was saying, ooh, 2 diamonds and 50 gold is all I ask. Or like 500 gold in water.
All right. All right, fine. 2 diamonds and 50 gold.
I want to pay.
Quiver,
Do it. We'll do it. Oh God. What's 131 minus 50? 80?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna put that in my class resource thing. I got 20 of them.
You and Renee look so much alike in those 2 photos. We've never noticed it before.
Which ones?
Those ones. We're like
Oh,
right next
yeah.
to each other.
I mean, kinda.
It's like this smile and the nose.
Yeah. The nose, definitely. Anyway. Cool.
And the chin.
Anything else from
No, I'll
You're
let
not
other
excused.
I'll let other people come in and buy stuff if they want it. But those are the things that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna leave, and then we can go over to Alastar and Valak and whatever they have been talking about. So meanwhile,
And I will be talking with Valak, and I'm like, so when you died, I guess I went a little crazy. And this child, I hallucinated this child while I was in the dungeon. And she said her name was Mystra? Mistra. And then I died, I think. And I woke up in a pile of bodies. So that was interesting. And then I'm gonna kind of like be like raise my goblet and be like, yeah, cheers to that. And I'm gonna chug it back very, very quickly. And like slam it back on the counter and be like, fill. Because it's self-filling and that's the command word it needs to fill back up.
bartender looks at you just like, I guess I don't have a job. And Alex is like, but yeah, I guess someone could go crazy if they couldn't live without, couldn't live without me, right?
And I'm gonna look at him and be like, let me do like wink and smile. That's like, so that's seduction for a drow, right? They're not very emotional beings. Maybe like touch his knee.
You do that. Bartender just kind of.
Bartender nopes the fuck out of there.
Yeah, bartender's like, I'm gonna go work.
this is too gay for me.
Not only is it too gay, it's too interspecies.
I mean, they're elves.
Yeah, but this is a small town. How many like short, dark drow, egotistical Napoleon complex drows
Oh my God.
are coming in with their gay tall boy lovers? Yeah, see, it's a little on the different side, and I'm gonna look at it and be like, so, what was it like to die? I mean, I think I died. I don't know. I couldn't move or breathe, but I don't. It feels like I died. So, what was it like to really die?
Kitty, what the fuck?
You don't have to go through it more than once. But start with pain and agony, and then
Because he's a drow.
I'm
I
like,
told you elves go bad places.
look. I'm gonna be like, oh, huh. I thought maybe it's different for the drow. Do you guys? What happens when you die? Like the other elves, don't they go places?
Wolf eats them. I don't know.
And I'm just gonna. Like, I'm not trying to be like
Alex
like
looked at
air
it
like.
and is like, Alex is like, I never thought about it too much. He just thinks the symptom is
And I'm like, oh, I don't mean to be like ignorant of drow culture or anything. I'm just kind of like sip my goblet too.
Mistra or Maestra person.
Yeah, she said she was from my hometown, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. And I just kind of like shrug and like look away. I'm like, well, I lived in a little, like a little hut off the town with my family, and they were killed, as does to be the thing that happens quite often. They were killed. And well, we didn't really communicate much with like the village, so I never really knew them enough for her to know me. And she was a child. She said something about trusting her and a blue star. And I just kind of like dressed like gesture like kind of upward. You know when you gesture your hand kind of circles, you know, and you're like ah. And I'm like, isn't that about a blue star? And I'm like, it doesn't. You should keep that. That's important facts about your laptop. There we go. There, that's for you. Sorry, Michelle took a sticker off her laptop. I put it back on. And I'm like, I don't really know what she meant, but I mean, it's just a hallucination, right?
Well, you'll never know until you check it out for yourself, I guess.
He's still stuck in the shopkeeper accent. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's okay. I'm sure he'll filter back to drow. A couple more cycles. And I'm like, I guess, but I mean, like,
Has an accent.
No.
no. I'm like, well, what else could it be? I'm like,
A train.
yeah. Well, I'm asking my drow boyfriend what else other than a hallucination could this lady be?
If I were you, I would at least once go see or hallucination or whatever. You had some truth to it. But after that, I would drop it. Because sometimes that sounds just,
I'm like, it's a good point. I guess night has to hit eventually. Huh. I'm like, so, your family, are they like dead, alive? Where are they going? Because I'm kind of all there is. The last of the Silver Dawns.
Oof.
Oh, I'm sure that's interesting.
roasted on a pike.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'd heard a thing or two about drow ladies, so I guess they're true. I don't know. I never met my mother. She died giving birth to me. But apparently she was the sweetest loveliest lady, and I always felt like shit because I killed her. And I just kind of like drink my wine mug again. And I'm like, so, hopefully you feel better if you get the chance to kill your mother.
Yeah, we clearly have different lives or different families. But, for you, that was a bit hard.
It's hard to miss somebody that you don't know, but it's more like feeling like you're responsible for taking them away from everybody else. I mean, the rest of them died when I was really young anyway. So, most of my childhood was just kind of spent drifting.
Moping.
Kaitrin, you're not here. Like, drifting. Like, collecting what I thought were magical items, but apparently I can just do... And, like, I'm assuming when you start to do a spell, there's, like, a preamble to it, and you can get, like, little sparks in your hands before you full-on cone of flame everybody. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be like, but apparently, and I just kind of, like, lightly blaze my hand. And I'm like, so this is a thing, too, I guess. It's been a very interesting couple of days. And I kind of, like, shake my hand out so, like, the flames go away. Like, maybe, like, a little spark, like, kind of hits on the counter, and I, like, tap it out.
Val just kind of looks at that and is like, oh, so you're magically gifted.
I'm like, I guess. I didn't know. I always thought it was this ring, and I popped off the ring, and I'm like, because, I mean, I've always been doing magic stuff, but when I bought this, the crazy lady who sold it to me said it was a ring of flame. And I always thought that it was the ring. But apparently I have a bunch of useless shit.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed about that because this just means that I kind of toss it on the counter. I'm like, that's a useless trinket, and I am out 100 gold pieces.
So Val, like, he's kind of just like, he looks at you, and it's just like, yes, don't take that gift lightly. Or,
Oh, my poor I'm not saying this in character, but like my poor baby wanted to be a warlock or a wizard. That's so cute. Is it warlocks or wizards that Drow want to be?
Sorcerers, clerics.
No, that's the females. The men are always drawn more towards like Arcana. That's the difference. Is the females push more to be clerics, and the males are it's more like wizards.
Yes, Valak tells you that drow men aspire to be wizards or sorcerers, that kind of stuff, because the magically gifted men are actually more like they have like a higher class.
But it's like a hyena pack. Even the highest ranking men cannot be higher than the lowest ranking female.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, you can do that, the disguise thing. That's pretty cool. And I'm like, I think you're pretty cool. Magic or not.
Yay.
Yes, I am doing my best to be very gay right now, Michelle.
Fucking stop.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I don't say that, but like, I kind of like wiggle my eyebrows and I'm like, I just need you to be yourself. Because I'm all about gonna make him love me. Anyway, yeah, and I'm like, I hope the inn has soundproof walls. Oh yeah, we gonna get kinky. I don't say that last part though. Just the soundproof walls.
All right,
Yeah.
you're done.
No, I'm
cutting you
not
off.
done. No, our role play is not done. And I'm like, why did you leave the drow though? I'm sure it wasn't because you were so good in bed that they just had to kick you out.
Left because I was about to be executed. He must know. So Texas said,
And I'm like, oh, all right. What? What for? If you don't mind me asking, I mean, like I've killed a bunch of people in this past couple weekends, so I'm not apparently against that. Who knew? But just kind of curious though.
as by order of my mother.
I'm like, oh, so that's why you want her roasted on a spit. Spit. That's what you say. Spit. Yeah. What? Now I know drow women are bitches. But that seems to be a little. Actually, no, that doesn't seem very extreme for a drow. They're all about killing their family members. But, like, it's not like she'd be gaining any rank by killing you. It's not like you're her daughter or something.
Wow.
And I'm like,
It was more along the lines of I spoke out saying that I should be joining the Drow Guard. Because at least as a guardsman, I wouldn't be a farm laborer or a slave. Um, and dishonored, basically. And the only way to have my mother be happy is if I was killed to keep her reputation, to save face.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, you know, I killed my mother. Do you want help killing yours?
That would require a long trip to the Underdark.
And I'm like, well, I mean, humans don't live as long as elves. But I'm like, I kind of like tap my shoulder a little bit, but I'm like, I think I got like a good like 50 years in me. I'm sure we could make our way down there sometime. I mean, we gotta return the flump down-ish.
Kind of just like couples at that, and it's like, we're gonna waltz down there to the place that I escaped from and kill my mother.
Well, I kind of like swirl my like finger across like the top of my cup, and I'm like, well, what if we got her to come up here? I mean, she was trying to save face, right? So maybe there would
bring
be
an
some
army.
way that we could get her up here and shoot her down and roast her on a spit.
If you have any bright plans for that, because I don't know why she would want to be up here.
I'm like, well, Bright's plans are probably more Lyra's thing because I thought I had a magic ring for like how old is Alastar? Like mid-20s? Like I literally thought I had a magic ring for the past like 10 years. So I don't
And
know.
with that,
And
we go back to Lyra. So what is Lyra doing right now?
I assume Lyra is leaving the
Sorry.
it's okay. I could have literally gone on
I
with
know.
Aaron for like an hour dialogue, so
Do you want to go back or to your aunt's home, or do you want to go somewhere else? Go to your parents' house. You get there and the door is locked, but you know exactly where your parents hide the key. So you kind of grab that and unlock it and walk inside. And you don't find your mother, you just find a clean house that looks like it's only been empty for 3 days. So it's very limited. But you do find an oddity. You find a note on the table that has kind of like a cup sitting on it, looking down. You pick it up and it's actually in your mother's handwriting. It says along the lines of, if you ever need me, I am in Cockle Grove.
Oh, good. I thought it was gonna be another fucking riddle.
To go see some friends. I won't be back for a long time. So do that. You kind of look around and kind of but then you kind of see that the door to your room is slightly cracked.
Tiffany, you yawned, and it came through the microphone as more of like a ooh, and oh well, how it came through like the speaker like freaked me out because I'm just do, and then suddenly there's like this ooh, like noise. Oh my god, what is going on? It was just you.
You peeked into your old room.
They turned it into a bowling alley.
Actually, it is hasn't been touched since you left. It's exactly the way you left it. Left home.
I want cupcakes.
With your mother gone to Gonkel Grove, that you could stay here if you wanted to. Since the house is going to be, vacant for the foreseeable future. So, you kind of think of it as you hear a rock go through the window, crashing it, and glass going all over the front.
Excuse me?
So much for it being like secure. Why even lock the door? Break it with a window.
What the hell?
You run over to see what's going on, and you see a rock with a paper wrapped around it, swinging before shattered glass everywhere. And you kind of look outside and see it, but there's no one ever else.
You want to pick up their guy?
You pick up the rock and you can kind of unfurl the paper. Paper written in red. It says murderer.
That's interesting, huh?
I mean, we did just show up with Gilbus's dead body.
Yeah, but how do they know that she's there? Like, was it a public ceremony?
And they might have saw her walk in the front door.
I don't know. Did maybe her parents have something to do with that? Murderer. Oh, wait.
What? Is it part of her backstory?
Yes.
Dun dun dun. Shocking. Inherent, including part of Laira's backstory.
I know.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, did you see?
I mean, yes, but no. I at least want to get to the point where Alastar looks at the star because I'm really like, if we can get to the nighttime, I am like really, really into the roleplay right now. I can't say. Michelle's giving me the puppy eyes, and as long as she doesn't cough on me anymore.
Not sick. I've just got something in my chest. I don't
Oh, it's
understand.
sickness. That's what it is. It's the plague right in there.
So, Kaitrin is gonna go to the Golden Flag and meet up with Alastar and them. Be like, hey, bitch. And actually, no, she's not gonna do that. So, do I know the temple of Shantea? Who Shantea is, like in the pantheon? Like when I know what she's the goddess of, or I don't want. I did not grow up in human society, so I guess you're right.
It's a very common one. Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
Well,
You
still,
have no idea.
I can't think of any other place to go and ask this question. So, temple means usually leaders of the community. So I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna find a priest or a priestess, and say, "Hi, have you guys been having wolf problems?" This is around here where I saw the weird wolf monster in the forest, right? While we were running through the woods on the way to get Nesnar. It's around this area.
No, well, she tells me that they aren't having problems because you and Cameron left closer to Neverland,
Oh.
which was, kind of the town that the festival thing.
All right. Oh.
More surrounded by hills, and there's a river so they have problems.
So can I ask about Shantea? Can like, Kaitrin asks, like, what is she in charge of?
The Great Mother is the goddess of life, and she is bringer of the harvest and fertility.
Disgusting.
I'm imagining Kaitrin like actually kind of like disgusting. Like there's like a facial reaction to it and everything.
Sorry, I didn't. Just natural reaction.
Mother is not that disgusting. He seems a little offensive.
And you're just like
I'm
I'm
just
imagining
like-
Kaitrin be like, but where is the blood?
Yeah. What's the point? Do you guys do like blood sacrifices and stuff?
Like at least bare minimum
Yeah.
animal sacrifices.
She's genuinely curious. Like it might like come off as like condescending or something, but like she's like just curious about human stuff. It's so different from us orcish pantheon. It's and she says that she's like, I just it's interesting to learn about because it's so different from our orcish gods, and I'm curious what the girl would say, this elf saying that.
She just tells you that they worship Japan as these supply all the writing in the circus. So they have big shoes to fill, I guess.
I guess that makes sense.
So they want to have some fine so to speak.
And like as I'm learning about Shantea, and I'm like, man, if Shantea didn't seem like such a goody two shoes, maybe she and Luthic would get along. Because Cave Mother does similar stuff. Anyway, I was just wondering, like, have you ever heard of like wolf monsters in the woods? Because like I don't know who to ask about this, but we encountered a wolf monster in the woods. And he said that I can't run forever. But I don't ever remember pissing off a wolf monster. And so, like, I've pissed off a lot of people. I don't think I've ever pissed off a wolf monster. So I was just curious if there's anything in your books about wolf monsters in the woods.
Specifically. Not anywhere else.
Yeah.
Only if they're in the woods.
So this priestess has the demeanor of that's when I kind of heard his
Oh,
It's
Kaitrin.
It's a wolf monster. He's a wolf monster. monster.
He's probably a wolf. I have the thing where I can sense wolf monsters too. They sense me, but I sense them too. So if he's a wolf monster, I know it.
You'd be like, I'm getting a weird tingly feeling about you.
Yeah. She wouldn't know. Yeah, exactly. She wouldn't know what it was, but I would get a feeling about it. Sorry. Oh, okay.
He introduces himself as Barnabas.
Barnabas?
Barney for sure.
He's a
Druid?
druid. Druids kind of hang out at this. There's druids and clerics.
Yeah. Well, we were going pretty fast because we were hunting this guy down to kill him in cold blood. But we were hunting this guy down because he crossed me, and we were going through the woods and it was nighttime, and it was Neverwinter Woods, and we were going through and I sensed this presence, and I looked behind us and there was this wolf thing. And it wasn't a wolf. It was like some sort of hybrid. It had these big glowing eyes and I shot at it. But we kept going because we were on horses. It couldn't catch us. And it said, you can't hide forever, or you can't run forever. To me. And it really like, I didn't really get that because I don't think I've ever pissed off a wolf person. You know? I've never been in Neverwinter Woods for long. So like, I just want to know if there's anything in your little books in the temple that says maybe I did something superstitious and pissed somebody off.
As someone of the druidic circle, I can tell you that no, did not do anything. There's no superstitious things that could cause this. This is more of a practical thing.
Pay attention, Michelle.
I think that there are many wolves in the Neverwinter Wood. There are also things that call it a hybrid. Werewolves, though they are not known to be a
Well, there was something in Neverwinter Wood. And it did not like that I was there.
The only peculiar thing is werewolves growl guttural sounds. It was a trick of the light.
Maybe Kaitrin should ask all of her friends if we heard the wolf speak. Because would other werewolves hear it as guttural sounds, or would they hear it as like a language?
Oh, it definitely wasn't a trick of the light, because there wasn't any light. And I saw it with my dark vision. That all orcs have. She does say that. The orc vision that, the dark vision that every orc has. And orcs don't have dark vision. I saw it in the trees. It was there. I know it was there.
Being hostile to you.
It seemed like it.
If it wasn't, it is now. Because you did shoot it.
Did I? Did I shoot on it? I think yeah. I guess I
You
did.
didn't like that it was so close.
Yeah, it was getting too close to us. It was its posture was threatening.
Safety. I would suggest not going near Neverwinter Wood until a hunter takes care of that.
I'm a hunter.
Want to take care of it yourself?
Maybe I should.
And leave that into your hands.
Yeah, I should. You're right. Thanks, Barnabas. I'm gonna go into Neverwinter Woods. Right, almost as soon as I get my friends together, we're going back to that woods. I'm gonna hunt that bitch down. And she just walks away.
He gives you one of those parting greetings about the circle.
Ah.
He's on the way. Or, the temple, and I guess he leaves.
And I'll go back to the Golden Flagon and be like, Alastar, we gotta go back to the Neverwinter Woods.
And I'm gonna be like, why? I thought we had to go back to the Underdark to return the drow. Now we gotta go back to the Neverwinter Woods, and first we had to come here and dispose of the body. Like,
I guess
we
first.
have too many side quests.
I guess first we need to return the Flump. What does Mr. Flump say about all that? By the way, he was there.
You want to go to the wood?
Yeah, there's a werewolf in the wood that talked to me, and I'm gonna go get answers from him.
Werewolf friend before.
Yeah, careful, they'll.
I'd like to make a new friend.
Okay, so I give you a perfectly good drow lover to insert yourself in the game, and you pick the Flump.
You want to go with us to the woods, Flump? Before we take you home.
I said I give you a perfectly good drow lover to insert yourself into the game, and you pick the Flump.
The more I learn of this surface, the more I can go back and tell.
We'll talk about it. So I'm gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Golden Flagon and be like,
We already went through that part.
I know.
You
But
can't
that
go
was
back in time.
That was a flashback to when the Flump was talking to me about it after the conversation with the.
No, you were talking about because you walked into the flagon and you said we gotta go to the woods, and I said why do we have to go to the woods? We have too many side quests, and you said Flump, what do you think about going to the woods? And his response was I've never had a werewolf friend before.
Well, no, I thought what I pictured when I said that was back in the temple.
Then why'd you say I walked into the Golden Flagon and said Alastar, we need to go to the woods?
Because that's what I was gonna do, but then I remembered the Flump.
Okay.
And then I remembered that he didn't say anything through that entire conversation. And stop it!
Okay. You're good thing we're not in the middle of combat.
Well, I'm not really.
I don't know, otherwise you wouldn't be able to go back in time like that.
It's not really going back in time if the Flump said it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So we go back and I say, we're going to the forest. Flump wants to come. So we're not going directly back to the Underdark, I guess. Where's Laira?
I'm like, I don't know. We've been here drinking. I'm just kind of waiting for the sun to go down. I mean, I have nowhere else to be. What about you? Do you have anywhere in particular you need to be other than the woods? And I look at Valak.
Valak.
Valak, sorry. Apparently we all need to get Michelle a better microphone.
Yep. Or better Wi-Fi. At Tiffany.
And I'm like, then I guess we just have to go find Lyra and see what she wants to do.
We have to figure out a place to stay for the night, because we're not going now.
Lyra has a house. It's not like anybody else is in it. And I'm
That's
like,
true.
I guess, let's go. I'm like, I kind of like salute the bartender. I'm like, thanks. It's been fun drinking here for free. And I bow a little bit and scoop up my goblet and like walk out the door. like kind of like gesture towards Valak and walk out the door. Or head
Also,
towards the door.
Alastar and Valak, there's that shop that's run by that shifty gnome that has some fun magic items in it. I got these like thunder lightning arrows, which will be really cool.
And I look at Kaitrin and like do like little mini fire hands and like look like you know when you put your head down and then you look up at like the top of your eyes and even though I'm short, so actually I just look down at her. I mean I'm tall, so I just look down at her. And
No,
do flaming
I'm
hands.
6'4". I'm 4
Okay, then I look straight at you, do my flaming hands, and I'm like, I am a magic item now.
Okay. Well, then you don't have to go and buy stuff, I guess. But I also got this, and I showed you the sword I got for Lyra. He said it was magical, and I swindled him out of it. I got it for like $70 off.
So swindle.
But okay, we're gonna go and find Lyra. And we're like, okay, she's probably at home, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we might as well ask Valak if he wants any clothes. I'm gonna look at him and be like, do you want to buy any new clothes? Since those ones are dead clothes? Death clothes? Sorry, I said death clothes, not dead clothes.
Yeah, we should probably pick up some new gear.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look at him and I'm like, maybe more holes in the important places. No, that's bad. Never mind. I don't know why I said that out loud. I wish I had not. I did not say that. Good. Never mind. I'm not gonna repeat it.
She said,
No,
holes.
no.
Holes.
No.
In all the right spots.
No. We don't have anything to say, Michelle. I didn't say anything. You made that up. That was hallucination.
Yeah. Whatever. Tiffany, did you hear it? Okay.
No, you didn't. Nobody heard
Which means
anything.
the recording heard it.
No,
which means-
nothing heard it. No. It didn't.
To be fair, I didn't get crystal say it, but I
Oh, okay. Yeah. It
All right,
was
then
dumb.
I guess I go with Valak to the store. We can role play some bartering at the store, Aaron, or you can buy Valak some clothes. I will leave that up to you.
I think we've had enough roleplaying at the store.
Me too.
Hey. So
Alec is going to purchase some adventuring gear. We're gonna, I guess, go find one.
yes, that's the plan. Walking when we walk past the crossroads inn, and we go up here, and go to the Celeria residence, and I see the fucking window has been smashed, and I run in, and I'm like, "Are you okay? What happened?"
It was just some punk kids. It was just some rock, I don't know, power kids.
Why would they do that? You have mending. You can fix the window.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have a cantrip. But I also am not fully aware of my magic yet. So I'm just gonna. That's a touch base spell, right?
I think so.
Is mending touch base? No, I'm just gonna kind of like low key,
It's
like
touch.
touch like one of her, like a part of the window. I'm like, oh, you're gonna have to find somebody to fix this. And as soon as I say fix this, like I'm just imagining like all the shards of glass like float up in the air and suddenly it's fixed.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's how mending works. I think you have to pick up every little bit of glass and like
Aaron, why can't we just play pretend that the spell works how I said it?
Because it's funner when you follow the rules.
It doesn't say that I
spell
have.
repairs a single break or tear an object you touch. So there's multiple breaks in the window. You have to individually fix every single one of those breaks.
That is so why? No, I like it better when all the pieces come together.
How about in Alastar's head, that's what happens. But in reality,
I'm not going to individually pick up all of the micro shards of glass to fix
you don't
a
have
window.
to pick up all the micro shards of glass, just the big ones.
Okay, look. Okay, how about this? I touch the window, accidentally do mending, realize that it like repairs a crack, and then it's like idea moment. And I'm like, wait a second, guys, I think I can fix this. I can be useful. And then I start picking up the piece of glass, and I'm making like sound effects. I'm like, and doink, and it's together. Look at that, Lyra. Boink, and I'm like, I need more pieces.
Yes.
And I at least somewhat repair your window. I'm assuming we can just say that I found all of the big enough pieces for the magic to fill in the rest?
Yes. Probably. So that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Lyra, what happened? And, you know, did you see the person that did it? Well, the damage is done, and whoever did it, I hope that they die on a fire.
Such touching.
Running out of steam.
What?
Die in a fire.
Die in a fire. But I look around. It's like, nice place we got here. Like,
See that? I like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. We can, stay here for a while.
oh, you heard from her? That's good. Well, yeah. I mean, and you see Kaitrin kind of bite her tongue. Like, she's mad at your mom. She knows you're not really in the headspace to get criticism. Your family member. But she is like kind of still pissed off at your mom for various reasons. So we stay the night. And I say to Lyra, I'm like, we need to go to the woods. We need to go to Neverwinter Woods. Because of that wolf that talked to me and was like, you can't run forever. And he's right. I'm not going to run forever. I'm going to go and run in there and tell him what's what.
Program looks at teacher and he's like, trying to get the bear growling sound. He's like, wolf to dog,
You guys heard it too, right? When we saw that thing in the forest when we were running after Nesnar. And you guys probably didn't see it very clearly, but I saw it. And I told you guys about it, but then you heard
Malik
him.
might have seen it.
Alec might have seen it. But I do. Turns out that I went to the temple, and this guy told me that it's probably a werewolf, and he said, the guy said that I should absolutely go into the forest and confront them, because obviously. Hey, clam it, Tiny. Because like Kaitrin's a full like 2 feet taller than Valak.
Yeah, and I'm gonna flip her off for Valak. Personally offended. I don't say that out loud, but Alastar is very personally offended. That is his small boy.
So I need answers. I need to know why these things said that. You guys heard it was
just one.
This thing said that. And also, apparently it's weird for werewolves to be in Neverwinter Forest. So, you know, those people that... What?
I've done a lot of stupid things. Speaking of
What's so stupid about it? Like, I gotta go ask him what's up.
And
then kill him, probably.
I'm with Lyra on this one, Kaitrin. Like, you literally got Valak killed rushing in last time, and Lyra's dad. The Flump, needs another 500 GP diamond. So before we go running in on another Kaitrin adventure to get ourselves killed, maybe we should have a backup plan.
Hey, listen, you didn't have to come.
And I'm like, Kaitrin, we don't have to go.
It's true. All right, I fucked up with the whole thing, but
What was that? What was that? What did you say?
I said it one time, and that's it. That's all you're gonna get. But
please, he's a little short, Kaitrin. You might have to say it again.
I go up to Valak, and I scream in his ear, "Fuck you!"
I don't know if he'd let you get close enough to scream in his ear.
Or I make like I'm gonna whisper it.
I don't think he would let you get close enough to scream in his ear. I'm pretty sure. Like, he's not dumb, Kaitrin. He's not Alastar.
Well, I don't like the little elf ass.
How about you get close to him, but not in his ear?
Yeah. Well, she's like, don't you remember what he did to Pugrim? What he did to us? He deserved that.
And I'm like, and I look at Kaitrin, I'm like, actually, Kaitrin, he didn't do anything to Valak. I mean, like, I think he turned him into a dwarf. There was a dwarf, right, man?
To Pugrim.
Yeah, but Valak doesn't know that. Valak just killed a bitch. And he didn't even have to. And then you got him killed. So maybe, like,
Kill steal.
Kaitrin, how about we go to the woods when we're more prepared?
And she just like, she's mad. She's upset about it. She's frustrated because she knows they're right, but like she doesn't want to say it, and she really needs answers. And she's like, fine, I'll go on my own. And she like by the way, here. And she throws the sword down that she bought for Lyra with her own money. Down on the ground. I need to figure this out. And she leaves. And
I kind of gestured to Pooja. I'm like, Poogan, stay. If you stay, she can't go by herself.
Yeah, just kind of slopes over by the fireplace.
And then I look at Lyra and I'm like, she has to come back for Poogrim.
You hear that? You hear that? He's.
And I start singing. I'm like, that's funny. I guess you don't have to say that's funny when you're laughing, so I will just laugh instead.
yeah. So Kaitrin is gonna storm off. And she is pissed off. And
Oh, I couldn't tell.
There's a thing we're gonna go and just kind of stomp her around.
Maybe she goes and hooks up with Mr. Four Lips.
well, I'm thinking like I'm trying to think of an excuse. Well, maybe she'd be like, I'm gonna go and sleep, but I don't want to be around them right now. So she's gonna go after she like storms around. She does take a couple laps around town.
Growling at
growls
children
and
taking candy and stuff.
no, she's
No.
just like muttering to herself. Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a little okay. We're in the echoey part of the house.
Yeah. We are like, she's like muttering to herself and just like pissed off, and stomps, takes a few laps around the town, and then she like, she looks up at, she ends up by the crossroads then, and she's like,
Can
well,
we sit in the living room?
yeah, sure.
Just because I think it's charged enough. I think. It's like big half.
She ends up by the crossroads inn, and she looks up, and she's like, well, it's getting late. I should probably sleep. So she'll go into the crossroads inn.
So far away.
Yeah.
Okay, and is it nighttime yet? Okay, Alastar is gonna clap his hands together and look at Lyra
Excuse
and look
you.
at Valak. You know what?
I
Look,
was-
you've had a bit of a moment now, Michelle, and I have to get to bed eventually. So, and he's like, I think it's time to go look at a blue star and see just about how crazy I am. Okay. And he like starts like he's like, Lyra, where's your back door? Where's your back door? He wants to go sit in your backyard. Okay. And I like nod her. I'm like, thanks. I go like kind of walk out into the backyard, and I'll let you describe what the backyard looks like.
So the backyard it's a smaller backyard because beyond the perimeter is wheat fields with kind of going by someone else says Lyra's family was jewel crafters. So, but you can kind of like sit underneath here and there's some sparse trees and there is a hill over here.
Mm-hmm. How long would that take to walk to? How long would it take for me to walk to that hill?
5 minutes.
I'm gonna do that. Walk to the
Up the 30-foot hill.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of just sit, flop down, sit, and you kind of look forward, is a survival check. To go more.
You got it.
I actually think that my survival is pretty high because I'm wander around and around and around. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I wish this was a touchscreen. God damn it. I keep trying to click in this and the clicker won't click, so that's why there's a lot of disgruntlement. Oh yeah, I can find that star pretty good ins.
Yeah. Scan around and quickly find the north sky, and you find the North Star, which is the blue cross, into blue North Star.
Sure.
Hallucination.
Look at it and focus on it for a bit, and you don't feel any different. You kind of like, well, I guess this is just not much going on here. And then you hear a voice to your left, and it's like, it's pretty, isn't it?
Oh yay. Is she still a little kid?
And the brown cloak, and she's sitting next to you, looking at the star too.
I look at her, I'm like, oh yay. My hallucination is back. Are you gonna make me die again?
Never died.
No, are you gonna make me die again? There we go. Sorry, microphone.
No. I'm not gonna do that. That's just to get you out of that situation.
We're like, okay. Thanks. I'm like, I don't know how a hallucinate, how a figment of my own imagination made me almost die. But thanks. It was interesting. I woke up in a pile.
I have a confession to make.
I'm like, oh yay, now my subconscious is gonna tell me something I really need to hear.
I'm not a hallucination.
I'm like, oh, of course you are. What else could you be? Because if you're not a hallucination, then I'm pretty sure I'm.
Pouty face and grabs you by the ear and pulls you down a little bit.
I'm like, how? Okay, poltergeist. I don't know what this is. Physical pain and hallucinations can't do that.
Sorry, sometimes you're very kid.
I'm like, you're not the only person to have told me that.
His ex-boyfriends
You know, and ex-girlfriends.
and ex-girlfriends.
Is she still gripping my ear or did she let go? Okay.
She's basically did that just to make that she's physical.
Okay. I'm kind of like gingerly rubbing my ear as she's talking to me. Because it hurts, and I'm gonna rub the pain away. As you do with the injured thing.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I got you out of that situation. I need some help.
And I'm looking at her, I'm like, is it the wizards or the warlocks that make the pact with the devils?
Relax.
And I'm like, I really don't want to be a warlock. Like, I don't know what you're propositioning, but like that, the whole selling the soul thing sounds really spooky, and like, I don't know if I'm up for that.
No, it's not selling your soul or anything like that. It's just a request.
I'm like, okay, go on.
Alastar.
You know, we never did go over how you know my name.
Oof.
And I'm like, well, you see, I thought we just went over how you're not a hallucination.
Um, a bit of my blood in your veins. Does that make sense?
No, because you're 11.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm like, well, actually, hold on. On that same thought, I'm gonna be like, I didn't remember having any kids. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have any kids. I mean, like, you're 11. How old is Alastar? Hold on, let me check real quick before I finish that line of
I
dialogue.
think 23.
23. You know, I just want to double check.
Maybe 28.
What does it say where he is?
Bio.
Bio. 24. I'm like, I'm only 24, and I'm definitely sure that I don't have a kid your age. Maybe like 3 or 4. But only that one time, and definitely not in this area.
In that sense, but
And I'm like, then you're gonna have to be a little less figurative of speechy. Because I'm thoroughly confused at this point.
Mistra, tell him you're a goddess.
Because I look at the star, and then you show up, and you tell me you're not a hallucination. But last time I saw you, I died, which apparently you did, which is confusing. And now we need to make a deal. But I'm not gonna become a warlock. And I can control fire and do spells and shit. And I'm pretty sure I didn't know how to do that before. But maybe I could. It wasn't magic items at all. And Kaitrin wants to go talk to werewolves, and honestly, I'm having a bit of a crisis.
Alastar, you need to calm down a bit.
Calm down! My boyfriend died, and a little jellyfish had to bring him back to life. And now my trans orc friend wants to talk to a werewolf, and my other friend, her dad died. And I had to say, no, you can't bring your dad back to life because I need to bring my small boyfriend back to life because I'm having a crisis. Even though I really wanted to be like, no, please bring your dad back to life because I just wish I could bring my family back to life, which is why I had to bring my boyfriend back to life. It's a bit of a problem. And so now I have a refilling cup of wine, because that is the only thing that keeps me from having crazy dreams at night. So you're gonna have to get a little less figurative and speechy. Please.
You can use magic as you have already
My advantage.
I'm not actually this little girl, as you see.
And I'm like, are you using illusion magic like Valak? Are you really a drow? Am I part drow? That why he's so sexy?
I can be anything that I want to be. I just choose to take this form because it doesn't scare people.
Prove it.
That is not what Alastar says. And I'm like, I've seen a lot of really freaky things, so that stands. That clears. That's okay. Freaky things, so that stands. That's okay. You can stay as like an 11-year-old.
She kind of pulls her head down a bit, and then you kind of see her legs and arms rotate in her body. You see like her hair practically grow from her head and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of see an adult woman, with long hair and a full fingernail. And she is sitting next to you.
I'm like, wow, puberty really hit you fast, didn't it? And I just look at her. I'm like, I'm joking. It's bad joke humor.
Yeah, she looks at you and she's like, I am Mr. Constant Magic. I
And wait. Goddess of magic?
Does that make sense?
that makes a little bit more sense. Hold on. And I'm like, I kind of reach in my bag, like, because I keep this with me on my person all the time. My, like, ever-flowing goblet of wine. And I'm just like, no. And take another swig of that. And I'm like, I'm not nearly drunk enough.
Well, yeah, I figured that it was time that you knew. I wouldn't have came to you unless it was important.
And I'm like, for what could I be important for a goddess?
Well, you see, there are others that have my blood in their veins that are magically gifted, they're using their magic for the wrong things. In fact, you've encountered her already.
I'm like, wait a second. That bitch that killed Valak?
Yes, she is one of my daughters.
Hmm. So she's like a. Hold on, I'm trying to think of like how Alastar would process this. I'm like, so does that make you like my mom? Because I never met my mom. And if my dad got to get jiggy with a goddess, that'd be really surprising. I mean, he was a catch, but not really that much of a catch. But my mom died. I'm how exactly do I have your blood? How did that happen? Like, just. Hmm.
Well, when your mother died, your father was filled with grief, and I comforted him.
Mm. Mm.
I felt compassion, and I gifted you with my blood. Within time, you learned how to form magic, although you thought it was from items, but it wasn't from those.
And I'm just gonna kind of like I'm like looking down, like I'm sitting, like with my knees up and my elbows on my knees and like my head kind of like hung low. And I'm like, how long have I been able to do magic?
Have the ability 14 days after you were born.
And I kind of clap my hands together and I'm like, and it was better for me not to know. I'm like, that was really the best choice because they could be here right now. I could have helped. And instead, they're all dead.
It was better that you didn't know, because some that are given my gift try to push themselves to learn fast and quickly how to use their innate magic, and they usually have accidents, or they exert themselves and die of exhaustion. They grew up and figured it out normally, naturally, how to use magic. It should feel like second nature to you at this point.
And Alistar's honestly getting like a little worked up because he's still kind of on the fact that, like, he's thinking that, like, retroactively he could go back and, like, save his family. And he's like, still, they could be here right now. How do you know?
She's a goddess.
You know, it doesn't mean she's all knowing. She's got some magic, Kaitrin. But
You hear Kaitrin's voice in your head.
I mean, it's not like Alastar really believed in gods up until this point. Like, he knew they were real, but he didn't really have, like, any type of belief in them. Kind of one of those, like, I'm an atheist because my family is dead. I'm sure that's a trope somewhere.
Yeah.
I think you've had enough to think about for tonight. Consider my offer.
Where are they? We're trying to convince Kaitrin not to go gallivant with werewolves anyway. We might as well have some outlet for her orcish bloodlust.
The town for now. And move on. That's all.
Like this town? Like right now?
You went down there, remember?
Oh, no, I thought we went to a different town. Sorry, like, I thought that was in a different town, and this was the town, like, next to it. Like, this was the town with the cultists. I thought that was the town was, like, right over.
Because the cultists. Yeah, because they recruited Lyra's family.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I had geography messed up. So let me retract those statements. All right, and I'm just gonna kind of stand up, and I'm like crack my back a little bit, and I'm like, okay. So I just gotta look at the star? Is that like how this works? Are you just like all watching, and I'm just gonna go kill a bitch, and it's gonna work out? Like how does this happen?
If you ever want to talk to me, just find a quiet place by yourself. Find the North Star. I'll come to you.
I'm like, okay. So like, I'm not a warlock. Whichever one it is. Warlock. I'm like, I'm not a what? I'm just like a half god. What is this? I'm. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just like kind of like shooing her off, and I'm like, I guess I'll kill that bitch.
Alastar.
And I stop and like turn over my shoulder, but I don't say anything. I just kind of look over my shoulder.
Important thing you should know.
Hmm.
Why my daughter is a threat is because she's killed her siblings and taken their blood from them. If she learns who you are, she may want to kill you as well.
Hmm. And I'm like, I kind of like look at her and I'm like, so what you're telling me is also not to drink her blood and not to let her know so she doesn't drink my blood. Oh, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, ciao. And like wave while I'm walking. You know what they do in the anime where they just kind of wave a hand? That, yeah, I'm doing that. I'm the anime walking away. Yes.
Ho ho ho, Jotaro.
So yeah, you walk back down the hill, and because you're in walking, I assume you don't turn around and see that she disappears.
No, I'm too. Wait, does that make me and Lyra sisters? Or not sisters, obviously, but like siblings? Well, you said that like Lyra felt the same magic with that one lady.
Yeah, because Lyra's an Asmar.
Oh, so that lady not only is an Asmar, she also has goddess blood. Ah, so she's like a triple threat.
Yeah. Asmar.
Okay.
Okay.
And we should probably pause there, and we can pick up with more roleplay when we get back. Michelle, I have to go to bed at some point. Don't give me the log clip. I have to go to bed at some point. Think about what you want Kaitrin to say. And then tell Aaron about it. And he'll think of responses for you in the flump voice. If you keep that lip out, a bird's gonna poop on it.
I guess.
Alright, well, I guess we'll end with a long rest and get back up in the morning.
No, I got stuff to say. Yeah.
Okay, then we
Especially if Martin Forlips is in that tavern.
can... Alright, then I guess we'll pick up with later in the evening.
He's there. He just finished dinner, so he's like wrapping up.
Oh, he's about to have a second dinner and Kaitrin's on the menu.
Excuse you.
Kaitrin's gotta go vent some steam with Mr. Forlips over there. Ooh. We can't all be gay.
No. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure if she would go into the inn or if she would go to the bar and just get wasted.
You can probably get wasted at the inn.
Yeah. Is there a bar at the inn? Is it like a tavern? Or is it just an inn?
Is more like a restaurant type setting.
Right. Yeah. So I'll just go in and I'll book a room because I know I'll be wasted. So it's like I'm gonna go there and then book a room and then go to the Golden Flagon. And get wasted. And yeah.
That's
Okay.
hilarious because, like, you've just been letting Alastar drink. Like, he's, like, probably chugged at that point, like, 3 cups of wine. Like, his constitution mod was not very good. I'm gonna go to bed while Kaitrin drinks. No important roleplay while I'm gone.
Okay, you're gonna go home?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we can stop there after
Okay.
she gets drunk.
So yeah, you can get drunk and go to bed. You just need to pay like silver for all the drinks you bought, and probably just another 2 silver for the room.
How much silver is it? Cool.
Alrighty. And next time, I swear, Tiffany, that Michelle and I won't steamroll the campaign again.
You steamrolled tonight.
No.
Don't even give me that.
Look, I had things,
You steamrolled.
and now I won't have to next time, okay? I got the important things done. I bonded with my boyfriend. I found out something, okay?